Minish heads. Or Delahan heads, rather. This is gonna be my best friend in this game. Delahan heads, please. Give me more. Ow! Everything hurts! Ah. Everything hurts. Oh my lord.
Take this! Take this!
Yeah.
Take this!
Nah. Give me more of you. I need more. I need more. This is probably just going to be me for like an hour just sitting here trying to get freaking more Delahan heads. Oh dear God! Never mind. God, everything hurts in Nightmare. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, man. Everything is pain. Everything hurts. Jesus Christ. Everything is pain, dude. Everything is just pain. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Fucking hell, everything hurts. Oh, whip, that might actually be useful in this situation just because freaking... Ow! Give me the Delahan head. I need my familiar. Yeah. Give me the head. Oh, I didn't mean in my head. Fucking hell. Everything is just pain. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, God, I hate this. I hate pain. This much pain. I need the freaking Dolianids are gonna be like my best freaking friend in this game. Like, I don't level up in Nightmare mode. You stay at the same freaking. The only increases you get are from the drops from the secret walls in the food that you eat. Everything that you can make. Everything else is just that's just my max. Oh my God! Everything is. This is gonna be pain. So much pain. Enemies are only going to get stronger. Holy shit. I wouldn't be surprised if everything from now on just begins one-shotting me, because this is not okay. This is just pure pain right now. Holy shit. Not today. Can't catch me, gay heads. Ow. Found it. And there I go. The flying sperm has got me again. God damn. Everything is pain right now. Jesus Christ. Man. I have to farm them. Like, that's the only way I'm gonna be able to get through this, is having all those freaking flying heads protecting me. Oh my lord. I'm gonna need every item under the sun to increase my familiar abilities. Like, this is ridiculous. So much pain. Oh my good lord. What do you? Yeah. I should probably save it after getting the first one, and I don't have to go back and do this all the time. Sure as hell do have enough internet connection to continue streaming. Fuck you. Ow! God damn it. Of course it's doing this bullshit now, isn't it? Fantastic. There we go. Fixed your BS. Oh my lord, though. Everything. Just... this is gonna be just pain. I love Bloodstained, but oh my god, the pain. First game I ever platinumed. I've only ever really think about platinuming games that I just have so much fun with that it doesn't feel like a chore to do it. This game was one of them. Never felt like a chore to me to try and 100% this game. It always felt fun. So now I'm gonna try the other side, Nightmare mode, which might make me hate the game. Oh my lord, this is just. Give it to me. And I'm gonna go save it. Cause fuck doing that shit again. Alright. Having to deal with this bullshit. I can't get past him, no! This might be a little bit more of a problem than I would have initially thought. Okay. Die. That was more pain than I thought. And heal. Oh my god. Not leveling up past 1 is gonna be such a pain. Oh my god, imagine fighting OD in this form. Oh, OD. Who does like... Oh my lord. OD does so much damage normally, like 400 damage in hard mode, like... How am I gonna beat this dude? I only get 100, I have 120 HP, and I don't think there's any real way for me to increase it outside of food and... like, just the shit I get from the walls. Like, how the hell am I gonna fight OD? Fighting Dullahan heads is stressful. It's so weird how I can get one, but I can't get any others outside of that. It's like does the chance of you getting it go down after you get the initial one? Like, that doesn't... Seems like it, but probably not. Eh. Seriously? Double kill. Ow! Well, shit, that hurt. Now I'm kind of scared to continue doing this, because that's why. I might have to come back later when I have better luck, but oh my god. Everything hurts. Oh my lord. I probably could breeze through this if I had my freaking all my stuff from my new game from my 100% file, but I don't want to destroy the sanctity of a nightmare, a fresh run with Nightmare. Like, oh boy. Might main guns this time around just because it might be easier to deal with shit. Oh my god. Like, there's no way in hell I'm gonna do this normally. Like, these guys are too freaking ridiculous. Nah, I'm out. I'm coming back later. Kill it, thank you. Go ahead, head, kill it. Go ahead, head, do it. Please, hit him. Ah! Forget about that. That will be a boss room. Freaking brat. Ooh! Evil rat. Oh, here comes the first boss. Oh, Lord have mercy. This is gonna be pain. I'm not looking forward to this.
So, Sleeping Beauty.
Jibo, tell me you...
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes, and you're right, it's horrible.
No! No, there you are very wrong. What the alchemists did, what I intend to do, is reshuffle the world. Join me, Miriam.
Beautiful overacting, I love it.
You're the end.
What? I was the one that came...
This is not...
You told me our power...
Come, Gregory. We're leaving.
Debo, wait!
Here comes Crotchmouth the mermaid. Complete with nipples.
Take this! Take this! Take this!
None of that.
This!
Oh! Ow! What? You're kidding me! Oh my god! What? Okay, 2-hit bosses. Let's do this, boys. Oh my lord. 2 hitting bosses. How the hell? That's just disgusting. You'll never understand the pain I feel. Well, today's a good day to die, I guess. Good lord. The first boss is this bad, how are the rest gonna be? Oh, God.
Come, Gregory. We're leaving.
Debo, wait!
Crotchmouth, here we come.
Take this! Take this! Take this!
Oh my god. Holy shit. This is gonna be terrible. What the hell am I gonna do? Well, pain. my lord, this is pain! What am I? How the hell? Oh my lord, this pain. This is just not gonna go well for me. Oh my lord. This is like the ultimate test of, do you know the boss's patterns? Little bit? Well, you're still screwed. Not even healing items can help you now. Oh my lord, though. Not even healing items can help you now. God has joined the game. God help me! God has left the game. Oh my god. Christ. All pain. And nothing but pain. That still hit me. Holy shit. Oh, pain. Why do I subject myself to this? I don't know why I subject myself to this. This is all pain, nothing but pain, and only pain. Oh. This is terrible.
Take this!
I can't level, which makes this worse. Oh. This can only end badly. I can't do anything. Oh, let's try this again. Hopefully this time with less death. No! Why? Do you do this to me? Oh god, no, please stop it. All I feel is pain. Nothing but pain. I've 100%ed this game. Alright? Okay, Toga, you smartass. I've been playing this game. I've 100%ed the game, alright? The problem is, I'm on a fresh save file on Nightmare mode where I can't level up and everything has the damage of hard mode. So, yeah.
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken. Come.
God. Everything hurts. Oh god, why? No! How am I supposed to get away from that? Probably, Toga. I'm just trying to figure out how to beat this. Boss, like... This is ridiculous. Like, I don't even think backstepping. Kids are not getting hit. Fuck you. What the hell am I gonna do? Like, if she ever does that freaking blast of water like that, I'm just done. Like, there's nothing I can do against that. I don't have any way of dodging it. I don't think the backstep gives me iframes against that or not.
So, come, Gregory.
Take this!
It does not. And that is all of my freaking HP.
Take this!
What? Oh, it spawned on top of me. What a dick. Dude. I'm contemplating my choice in stream right now. And I think Bloodstained crashed. Nope, nope, there it goes. I'm contemplating life right now. Holy crap. Like, it's my best shot being able to hit this thing from afar. Like, I don't see any other way of making this work. Like, this is stupid. Why you do this to me? Probably. What a... Probably. Holy shit, though. How? How am I supposed to dodge that? Getting hit by it... What in the absolute fuck? Like, Jesus Christ. I can't dodge that. It spans the entire freaking field. Like, what is this? It deals 111 damage. I have 120. And she can spam that shit if she wants to. What the fuck am I supposed to do against that? I can't block it. I have nothing that can block that. What in the hell? This is ridiculous. I'm shaking my head in pain right now.
So, come,
Yep, and there I go. And dead. Oh my god. I might have better luck playing Darkest Dungeon than I will trying to beat this thing. What the fuck? Oh my god. I can't be a scrub though. That defeats the purpose. Better option would probably just be farm out the freaking Dillahan heads and screw trying to do this shit normally. That might be my only option at this point to deal enough damage. Dynafire. Like, dealing this might be my only option at this point. Just freaking farming out Dillahan heads. Or get insta-killed by them too. God damn. Say hello. Say hello to the stream, Jared. I'm streaming Bloodstained Nightmare on a nightmare mode with a fresh save file.
I'm
Everything.
gonna watch your stream.
What?
I'm gonna find your YouTube and watch your stream.
Here, I'm posting it for you.
Oh,
Holy
thanks.
shit! Also, your set. Also, Toga's watching too, and so is Aiko.
Nice. I'm gonna say hi to them in
Say
chat.
hello to say hello to Toga. To Jared.
Make sure-
Toga says you're a scrub.
Thanks, Toga. Very cool.
By the way, Toga, can you hear Jared? By the way. Because, I don't know if you're set, because some people don't have the settings. Okay, so you do have the settings on, alright.
I do. I always make sure.
Yeah,
I do.
you're
Sometimes-
watching. I am gonna have to try and farm dull hand heads until I can get enough to actually fight this boss, because you weren't here when you saw that boss. I'll show you just how much pain this is. So, I'll explain Nightmare mode for you. It's hard mode. For everything is hard mode enemies, but you don't level. So, putting that in perspective, this is a Metroidvania where leveling is a pretty big deal. And considering this is the first boss of the game, in the intro level, and it can two-shot me. Look at this bullshit. And that thing, which can look at that damage, 111. Look at that shit. That thing can spam that move if it wants to, and I can't dodge it.
Where's Toga and Aiko typing at? And have them both open at the same time because I'm a mobile scrub.
Have them. I guess I could have them chat in YouTube
Nah, they
chat
don't
if I
have
wanted to.
They don't have to. I'm not gonna. Not get. If you don't get in the YouTube chat, I'm gonna ban you.
I wouldn't know how to do that from here. I'm streaming from my PS4 to YouTube. I don't know how the hell I would do that. So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. So in the Dullahan head, my little familiar here, is probably my best bet at fighting this fucker to deal enough damage to kill it. And the problem is they also deal 81 damage a hit.
Sounds like a blast.
Oh yeah, this is the first game I platinumed, and I'm having fun with it. But at the same time, the pain.
The pain.
I don't think you understand the pain I'm going through right now. Holy shit.
Are you not allowed to save, or can you save?
I can save, but I'm right before a boss, so I can't save in the middle of the boss fight. It's a Metroidvania style, made by
yeah,
Koji.
I know. I'm just curious if you can if you die, you don't start all from the beginning.
Oh yeah, I can save it. There's that room I started in was the save room.
Cool.
Oh god, can you imagine if I couldn't save in fucking Nightmare mode? Jesus Christ. That would be the most painful thing in existence. My god. Just going there to heal, but never saving. Christ almighty. My luck isn't fucking high. There we go, here's one. That's one. I'm gonna go fucking save right now. Get out of my way! Going to the save room! You guys can't stop me! Or that can. Motherfuckers! This is just pain. I hate this. I hate this so much. So much pain.
Where is the talking? I can't find it.
The talking?
Yeah, you said they're talking on the server.
In Discord!
Yeah, I'm on
In
Discord.
DMs, you...
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. I feel like an idiot now.
You are an idiot, Jared!
I'm gonna cry.
Really? I'm the one dealing with pain right now. Why are you crying?
I'm gonna cry. It's all your fault.
Get that pussy shit out of here. I'm dealing with nightmare mode. You can suck my dick.
Oh, that's so rude. How dare you?
I'm dealing with genuine game pain right now. Fuck you.
I apologize for my rudeness.
My god, how rude could you be? I'm dealing with genuine fucking just utter pain right now. How rude can you be?
I don't know. I can be more rude. It's not that hard.
Holy shit though. Fucking hell, this is ridiculous. With my luck, 5 luck to get 9 freaking Dullahans. Enough to help me fight this goddamn boss. And every Dullahan here deals 81 damage. Here's one. My group. Holy crap, though. This is just pure pain right now. Grinding is usually not grinding in the grinding when you actually go to grind for 100% isn't hard. But when you have to grind at the very beginning with 5 luck, that's just as painful as fighting a fucking boss because you never know when you're gonna actually get one. And then the enemies do 81 damage a hit, so if you fuck up, you're basically just like, oh yeah, I gotta redo all of that. Oh, God. So, I figure while we're here, we can just, while I'm grinding out the pain, I suppose we could talk about the character if you wanted to.
Nah, you're streaming. I don't want to bother your stream.
Really? I'm streaming the freaking Aiko, to Aiko and Toga. Like, they're all in the same RP we are. Who the hell is gonna care?
I don't know.
Besides that, I'll be screaming out in pain regardless of what I'm doing. Holy shit, though. Fucking pain is me right now. It's like farming Medusa heads, but you can die instant. You can die in 2 hits. Oh my lord. Oh, there's one. Now I need 7 more. Hooray. I didn't see the bestiary. How... Alright, so it's a 2% drop rate, but it increases with your luck, so yeah, that's what I'm dealing with.
You have a 10% then.
Do you know the exact percentages of how it increases?
Well, he said it increases, so I assumed it doubled.
I mean...
Well, sorry, it like increases by 2 every time.
I don't know. I have to look that up. How does luck affect drop rate? I actually don't know what how it affects the drop rates. Are going to be 100%. Just it doesn't exactly say how exactly it does it. Just increase your luck stat, increase your chance of getting a drop. So I don't know. Well, considering they never stop spawning over here, so it's not like it's that much of an issue. But you know.
I guess you're right.
What?
I guess you're right.
They never stop spawning. Who cares about drop rate?
Yeah.
You'll get it eventually. Ow! Fuck. That one hit me. So if I get hit one more time, I'm dead. Whew. See, the Dullahan head at level 2 is doing 16 damage. Like, my gun. Look how much damage I am doing. 10. And that's not even, like, take into account the fact that you can actually upgrade them later on top of that. Like, you have grade and rank. And then level. So as they kill enemies, they also level. I'm not sure if they level though, considering I don't level. But rank is when you actually finish the tutorial area and actually get to the freaking main center, and you can use like materials and shit to upgrade them to 9. Grade is how many of them you have in your have collected to a max of 9. So you can get double 9, and then I don't know. I don't think they level. I don't know if they level, but if they do level, then the level will also increase what they can do. See, now I have 2 of them. See, grade increases the amount of them I have. I think a total of 5 out. But now that I have 2 of them, should be a little easier not to die. Of course, I might want to actually go save, presuming the game actually lets me get there before dying. Oh my god. Yeah! Get to the save point, please! Why? I'm at a save point with 2 Dullahan heads. That means I permanently have 2, regardless of what's going on. Some pain is over. I'm grade 3. I need 6 more. But considering... Oh my god, how'd that not hit me? Oh, I thought I killed you. Die, please. Ugh, pain is me. Holy crap. No, you're welcome to strike up conversation. It's not like I'm going to be talking about much other than the pain I'm feeling.
I'm hunting Viper Toby, so I'm just hanging out.
Holy shit, though. Oh my god. All I feel is pain. Have I really been streaming for an hour and 45 minutes already? No, I've only been streaming for 45 minutes. Alright. At least the music's great in this game, so I don't gotta worry about getting tired of it. Die. Alright, well. Nah. Whew, double kill. It's so entertaining just watching me kill the same enemy over and over. Give me your shards. Alright, so that's 4 out of 9.
So what do the heads do?
They're familiars, they do damage. They basically, if enemies are within sight of me, they will go and attack them. And the more shards I gather of, like, as you kill them, you'll gather shards. You get a shard, like, and as you kill them, there's a chance you'll get a shard, and the shards are their abilities, you know, like this. But grade is how many of them you have, up to 9. And grade increases the number I have of them. So I think at rank, every 2 I get, so yeah, I have 2 right now, because I gathered, you get 1 at level 1, 2 at level 3, and every 2, so it's after every 2 shards you gather, you get 1 more. So I think I should have like 4 or 5 at level 9. And by that, once I get the grade to 9, then I should have a lot of them to help me fight the boss. Because right now I'm not beating that sucker. There's no fucking way. I don't have the damage output because I can't level. The problem with leveling is my stats don't go up when I level, which means my HP, my MP doesn't go up as well. So I'm locked. So the only way to actually increase your stats is for stats and HP or anything at this point is breaking secret walls to maybe get those max ups, and eating food which you can craft. Once you eat crafted food for the first time, it increases a specific bonus. I'll pop it up on the stream on the right hand side. Total bonus. That's how much increase to your stats you get from eating the food for the first time.
Okay.
And so basically, those are the only ways for me to increase my stats right now, including my HP. And those will be the only ways I can get my stats increased throughout the entire game. So I have to worry about fighting increasingly difficult enemies while also making sure I don't get killed in one hit. Which frankly is a lot harder than you think it would be, considering this is the first boss and she can two-shot me. And almost damn near one-shot me if she wanted to. That fucking 111 damage thing, I have 120 HP. And she can spam that if she chooses to. And I don't know how to fucking dodge it. If I can at all. So I have to be able to kill her before she can spam that at least twice. Everything else of hers is possible to dodge. But I don't know how, I don't know if I can dodge that one. So it's just a matter of figuring out what the hell to do. So right now, my best bet is getting 9 of these familiars, and hopefully I have enough damage output that I can survive long enough to just kill her. That's my only plan right now.
Dodge and hope.
Yeah, dodge and hope the Dullahans and my current damage output will be enough. That's basically it. Because every head can attack at once. So, if they wanted to, every head of those can attack at once. It's just a matter of getting close enough and having the Dullahans go, you know what, just strike them. Because the Dullahans seem to be doing, oh god, that almost was bad. Holy shit. These Dullahan heads also do 81 damage to me, so yeah. Man, I'm not getting very lucky with the Dullahan heads right now. Holy shit. Oh, there goes that hit. Damn it. Well, I lost one of them, so I still only have 3 now. Fuck. This is basically going to be the stream until I can get 9 Dullahan heads, and then hopefully kill the boss, because goddamn, progress. I mean, I managed to get 3, so that's something, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my other one? There he is. Oh, that one went quick. Oh my lord, I might have to do a little grinding on my off time because I don't know how entertaining this is going to be for people. I mean, I guess people who get off on seeing me die all the time.
Not gonna lie, kinda funny.
Why do all my friends laugh at my pain? All my friends laugh at my pain.
All of your friends left your pain, hee hee ha ha.
Just kill me.
Prefer not to.
Because freaking, I need my full HP to go down there and start farming Dullahans, because if I get hit once before I get over there, the Dullahans can kill me in one hit after that, because they do 81 damage, so I need to be able to survive at least one Dullahan hit if I'm going to be farming them. I mean, they're easy to kill, but it only takes one hit to hit me to kill me if I have less HP. So. God damn it. Fuck it. What hit me there? It was pain.
Twas pain.
What the hell's my other double hand head? I'm missing one. Where'd you go? There he is. Oh, Lord have mercy. Give me shards, you stingy bastards. There's one. Can I get a second one real fast? Or I could die. Because death! Holy shit. Alright, I'm just gonna talk to you about the shit now because I'm figured something to talk about.
Yeah.
So, I was explaining explaining it, but kind of want to. So basically, as I said, it's a copy ability. I copy techniques, but it has to be of the same generation the character is, because
Okay.
it would make no sense for a second generation to suddenly be able to learn third gens. On top of that, I have to have that specific slot in order to copy that ability. So, using Lara as an example, if I wanted to use her Devil Blast, copy her Devil Blast, I would have to first see it, and then I would have to have a B rank slot in order to use it. But to balance the fact that I could just copy high rank abilities as long as I have the slots, I am planning on adding a list system and a growth system with abilities that with a copy. So first of all, the list is going to be it's going to be a list of techniques that they've witnessed, and on top of it's going to say the rank of the ability, the ability's name, so that it's easily look upable by anyone, and it's going to have the number of uses. And I say uses because when I copy them, they're going to be at their most mundane level. So that means that I'm making them half as powerful as the original ability. So let's say I use an ability that doubles stats. Well, it's going to be half as powerful, Well, I guess it wouldn't. I guess in that case, it wouldn't increase unless I use it more often. You know, the more uses, the more the closer I can get to its original strength. You know.
Okay.
So let's say I use Devil's Blast B. It's only going to be half as powerful until I get a certain amount of uses, and of course I can, but I would be able to use it. So that would be the balancing. That would be the balancing is in the terms of like learner of all, master of none. Is that in order to use it at a normal strength, I'd have to focus on using that a lot. But the upside to that is I can once I've copied an ability and it's put in the list. Once it reaches a certain amount of uses, I can copy it from memory, sort of like a blue mage does in Final Fantasy. But it still remains at its half level until it reaches a certain amount of uses, as I said before. So it remains still half powered despite being able to be, copied as usual. But I still only have, the same limited number of slots. So I can't just I copy this one, copy this one, copy this one, copy this one, etc., etc. It still has to be within the limits of, VRP. So let's say I can only use 4 things. Well, even if I could, remember it from memory, I'd still have to compete with the fact I can only use an ability 4 times at max.
Okay.
So, any concerns that you might have with that so far?
I'm just, honestly, I'm not a fan of it.
Not many people are fans of copy abilities. They're cool, but everyone gets pissy because they don't think it can be balanced properly.
The thing is, I understand the whole basics of it. It makes sense, but at the same time, you remember my criticism where it's like, you see this person has trained their ability to an extent to where they'd be able to use it. And you just walk up, never using this ability before, say, I want to copy that, and copy it.
Yeah, but you also got to remember that it's also at half power for the longest time. Like, I say until a certain number of uses, but that's going to be a good distance, because the first thing you got to worry about is the first tier is being able to copy it from memory, and then the second is being able to use it enough to be able to get it to normal strength. Like, there's a big difference there. Because even if I can just walk up and copy it, it's just like, oh yeah, it's gonna be half as powerful because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with it. That's the whole point, is you copy it at its most mundane level so that you can learn to use it properly over time. That's why it's at half power.
Okay.
Also, I don't copy skill or experience, so that's why I have it at half power too. Because when I copy it for the first time, you don't have the skill or experience someone who spent a long time, as you said, spent a long time training this and being able to use it properly. I don't have that. So, that being said, simple skills still require a bit of, training to be able to use it properly. So, let's say I go into a tournament and I've never seen someone before, and I copy their ability, in the middle of the fight, and we both end up clashing with the same ability, they're always going to win. There's no doubt about that. A clash of the same ability is going to result in the copy character losing, because it's half power, and they don't have the skill and or experience that the other person has.
Okay.
That's why I always think of it as the jack of all trades, learner of all, master of none. Because while I do know how to use it, there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to match the skill and power that this person who has spent all their time training this has.
Now, I have another question. For an example of a second gen, there is a second gen in canon that can, his eyes can just see heat waves.
Okay.
If you were a second gen with this copy ability, could you copy that ability? Because you can't see it.
No. I'd have to be able to see it. It has to be able to be witnessed. If I can't see it, I can't copy it. That's why I can't just walk up to somebody and yoink an ability I've never seen. That would make no sense. I think of it this way. whenever I think of copying the abilities, I think of it as adaptive flames. In this case, their ability would be adaptive flames. In that case, by seeing something, they can mold their flame into that image.
Okay.
That's what I think of when I think of like the copy. It doesn't basically just like, oh, that's an ability, now I can suddenly use it. You mold your own flame into that technique.
Okay.
That's how I view it. So that way it actually in canon has some actual merit. It's just sort of like this moldable adaptive flame.
Okay.
Does that ease some worry there?
No, I'm just thinking about it. It makes sense, but at the same time, just not.
If you'd like, I can remove the addition to be able to use it at full power, despite having used it a lot. That can be easily arranged.
It personally seems balanced. Now, here's the big issue I always have with abilities is, like, I trust you with it. That's the thing. If I trust you with it, can I trust other people with it? Because it's basically opening Pandora's box.
I mean,
I want to make copy ability.
I mean, to be fair, every ability is sort of like unique to the character in general, which is why copy abilities are a bit weird. But copy abilities have to be properly balanced. You can't just take my copy ability and expect other people to be able to use the exact same thing. Like in my mind, when I make a copy ability, I want it to be balanced. In my case, I spent a lot of thought trying to figure out how can I make this balanced so it doesn't piss people off. Because I know copy abilities can piss people off. Because it's like, I just spent all this work making these awesome abilities, and you can just copy it after seeing it. Like, I can understand why that can piss people off. That's why you have to properly balance it.
You know,
in my case, I would say for certain copy abilities, you'd have to just be able to balance it properly. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. So no random person just come up and be like, I want to be able to have a copy ability. It's like, well, look at this. Look how many hoops they had to go through to get this approved. You can't just walk in here and expect to get a copy ability approved.
I guess you're right.
Because I'm doing this with you because I want to make sure that I'm making sure that I want this to be balanced properly. And of course, if there's a copy ability as well, I'm making sure that it's. We're all gonna be taking a look at copy abilities, being like, yeah, is this gonna be balanced enough? So copy abilities are always gonna be looked at through a magnifying glass because of just what they are. Mm-hmm. At least that's how I view it, anyway. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Let's just be glad I didn't work my science magic and get a lightning power approved, because technically you can. I looked up at how lightning is formed, and it's technically in canon possible to get a lightning ability approved due to how lightning is formed.
Yes, I understand that too.
Because if you understand how lightning is formed, there's people like lightning powers have been denied before. Because they weren't explained properly or used properly. If you know how lightning is formed, you could easily get that shit approved. But that'd have to be a second gen though, because third gen lightning would be a little harder to create techniques for in canon.
Ever heard of you read the manga, right?
Yeah.
Haumea.
I don't think I've gotten that far.
She's the second pillar.
Okay. Just explain it.
It's like, because how they explain it, instead of saying it's explicitly lightning, they say plasma, because lightning is plasma.
Yeah, but plasma can also be like superheated and become like one of the most powerful fucking things in the planet.
Yeah, exactly. She's a quote-unquote plasma user. And,
yeah, in my mind, I would use, if I was a second gen, I'd explain the use of the lightning like this, because I'd use like an almost literal sense of it, but exaggerated, like, because lightning is formed when you have thunder clouds, and because they're kind of really high up in the air, the ice begins clinging together by the winds, creating heat, and that's what creates the plasma overall. And that's when lightning, and then when the clouds get too full of that electric charge, it discharges, and that's what causes the lightning. I can make it a much faster and a more exaggerated form by saying like, oh yeah, this third gen literally creates thunderclouds, and then just with the swing of the hand creates frickin' lightning bolts and shit.
How would the creating of clouds work?
I mean, clouds are is literally just various molecules formed together. That's literally all it is. Clouds are just like different molecules in the air that just compress themselves into like a cloud, into a visible form. That's literally all it is. But because it's so high into the air, the water molecules in there is what freezes, and those tiny ice pieces just clang together with the high wind of all those molecules flying around. That's what creates the static charge and then the eventual discharge. That's what lightning is. So you could easily just say, because the air is made up of all of the same things cloud is, so just, you compress it into a cloud, the ice.
How?
What do you mean? I literally have.
How do you come?
You do realize Nami does something similar with her heatsink, right? She literally has her literal ability isn't the fact that she can control, like, turn things into ice normally. It's that she switches out the molecules responsible for, sparking heat and replaces it with hydrogen and others. But due to the fact that it's so fast that it uses the same fuel, and as a result, it just reverses and creates a flash freeze instead of a heat. So she literally just replaces molecules, and that's kind of what heatsink is. It just replaces molecules of fire with ones that are responsible for cold, and then voila, flash freeze. It's just an exaggerated version of a flash freeze. In that regard, you could use the same difference. You can use the same thing. Because by technicality, people controlling flames have to be able to control the molecules that create the flames too. So that's why I created Nami's literal sense of controlling the molecules to mess with flame. That was like her whole thing, is that she fucks with molecules with flame. And you can use the same thing to create clouds. I mean, am I wrong?
I mean, you're not wrong, but then again, that seems like two completely unrelated things happening.
Either that, or you could just sort of like exaggerate it by having like have all of that drawn into a single area instead of just controlling like each individual molecule. Just draw molecules to a single spot to create it, sort of thing. I guess it would be. I guess third gen kind of might be easier, considering that electricity can be easily created with a spark. Because a spark is literally just kind of like a small electrical thing. That's kind of like a small electric. That's what kind of like a spark is, just a visible form of heat or electricity, or kind of like plasma. I figure it could be easily created too. But yeah, back to the whole copy thing. I mean, my other idea was the fact that...
Yeah, because you had two. I want to hear the other one.
Yeah, the variation was... It was basically kind of similar, but it would take remnants of people using their abilities and fashion them into tiny flame orbs that they could, put their own flames into to recreate the ability. So it's basically like a storage system. You basically take the remnants of other people's flames after they've used their attack, like just the remnants of it, and then you fashion it into this tiny orb. And then at any moment you could put your own flames into it to recreate the attack.
I personally like that one better. If I'm gonna be honest, I like that one better.
Because in my mind, I wouldn't even bother taking other tech. Because for that one though, I would have to use the knowledge of that attack. That would have to be. I would say that their only slot is S rank, and then that's it. Like that ability is like kind of S rank tier to begin with. and I would say it's S rank, and they gain no other slots. And that's the ability right then and there. They have no other slots except that, but that's considered an S rank. Because being able to being able to take in other people's flames and then basically recreate their own attacks using that remnant seems kind of S rank worthy. So I'd say, so if you would approve it that way, I'd be all right. It would literally just be their only technique is that S rank, and that's the skill. Take in other people's flames and enter your own to recreate the attack.
I mean, it's just the fact that you just said, like, it's any technique then.
Yeah, that's the whole point, is that it takes in any attack, and but it has to be a remnant. You can't just someone sending an attack at you, you can't just steal their flame and do that and then freaking, like, you can't just take someone's attack someone's flames mid-attack and then blast the same attack at them and basically, you know, do like a clash. You can't do that. I would have to say it has to be the remnants of the flames. You have to wait for the attack to be over.
Okay, yeah, because I'm just...
That's what I meant. That's what I'm saying. It can't be active flame. It has to be something that had already been discharged. So if someone shoots a fucking beam at you, you can't just draw flame from that specific beam. You have to wait for the beam to be over, because every attack leaves remnants behind. And that's what I use, is I use the remnants, not the flame itself, just the remnants of the flame.
Mm-hmm.
I would say though that the amount of orbs that I could form have to be the max of like this. It has to follow the how many
maybe instead of that it's more like you instead of buying more techniques, you buy the use of more orbs.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay, yeah. So so should I? So instead of like S rank and being able to do any, should I buy techs that is literally just an open slot for an orb, and that open slot has to be of a specific rank in order to be able to be used. So like B rank slot is a B rank orb, etc., etc. So like most people start with 3 C ranks, which means I could start with 3 C, which means I could do 3 C rank orbs. Or then you buy a B rank, which means you can do 3 C ranks and a B rank orb, etc., sort of thing. Is that what you mean? Hello? Jared, where'd you go?
Sorry, I had to pop out for a little bit.
Okay, so as I was saying, I think I know what you mean. So basically, instead of the S rank, I basically go like this. I buy slots to be able to use an orb. So like if I start with just a second class, just as an example, I would have access to 3 C rank orbs. And if I started as a lieutenant, I would have 3 C rank orbs and 2 B rank orbs to be able to make slots to be able to make those orbs. So the orbs would have to be related to the slots in their ranks. Does that make sense?
Little lost.
Okay, so you know how I copy it I take the remnant and I make the orb, right? Should I make it so that instead of any orb, I would have to make them limited to the ranks that they are. So instead of instead of 3 C rank techniques, they're open slots for C rank orbs.
I would say that works a little better. And I would say you could even extend it to some second gen attacks, because if you're 3rd gen with this or you're 2nd gen with this,
I don't know. I haven't rolled yet.
I think if you were to do it this way, it'd be a 2nd gen.
I haven't rolled yet, so but I guess I technically can pick now, because I have both a C rank, a 2nd gen and a 3rd gen, so I guess technically I can pick.
Yeah, but if you get a third gen, you can honestly trade it to any of the people who don't want the second.
Yeah,
Actually,
right.
I'll trade it to you. No. If you get third, I'll trade it with you because I have a second gen.
All right, let me do a quick roll.
No,
real
not
quick
not
then.
now, not now, no, not now. Because you heard. Oh my gosh, the Wanderer is a character I'm doing for the Chinese Peninsula arc,
Okay.
and he's meant to be like a minor character that shows up just once as a potential ally, and then immediately after that, gone. You don't see him.
Okay.
And then after the Peninsula arc, you'll just see him around Tokyo. Like, I'm coming here now. What's up?
I'd like to do this as part of like the ability though, because I would like to be able to make as many orbs as I want, but I can only use as many as I have slots. That way I can literally create that way I can literally create a orb storage device and just basically have orbs at the ready for situations, being like, oh, this guy's like this, well I can just pull out this orb.
Yeah, but then again, it'd be a big tracking issue.
Not really.
I know
Because
you
for
talked
me,
about-
what I would do, what I'm
I know
willing
you
to
talked
do.
about the tracking things. I know you talked about tracking things, but I think it'd be a tracking issue.
Why? Just as soon as I create an orb, I just update the freaking list in the DMs or something like that. Just be like, oh yeah. So then people are like, yeah, just check with the admins if you don't, if you're not sure. And it's like, oh yeah, it's already in the list.
Yeah.
Because I would believe that if I wanted to update the list, I would go to you guys and be like, hey, this just happened. You easily can fact check it, and then be like, all right,
Yeah.
it's in the list. So that way it's not like I just go into the DM and edit the list whenever I change something. I would tell you, be like, hey, I've got this in this specific in this this text channel because this guy used this, and I'm storing it. It's like, all right, add it to the list. And that way, if you wanted, you could make a Google Doc out of it, and that way, it's only edited by you.
Or I can just keep a second copy of it.
Yeah, like you have your own Google Doc of it. Like I would post what I'm adding in the actual DM, and you're like, all right, this is added. Then I just make my own list of what I have, and you have your own Google Doc of it. Yeah, that could work. That could work. That way I could store as many orbs as I want in that have a storage device. Like literally, basically my only two things would be this, the ability, the C rank ability to actually make the orbs, and the C rank weapon, and then all the other. Then that's about it. Then everything else just comes out to how many abilities can I use this? How many abilities can I use before I burn out? And that's about it.
If I'm gonna be completely honest, second gens, there's no such thing as overheating for them.
I mean, I guess, but there'd have to be some. I would say that there has to be some limit for the orbs, though. I guess I could say that the orb storage device can only hold 8 or something like that. That way, I can't bullshit and say oh my god, I have so many orbs in my second gen. I have so many orbs I can just use them and use them and use them. It's no, I would say the storage device can only hold 8 or something like that. Because I'd imagine them to be orbs small enough to fit in the palm of your hand, but big enough to where you can't fit more than 2 in your hand. So I don't know, I'd say they're golf ball sized, I guess.
I was thinking more tennis ball sized.
Baseball sized?
Tennis ball sized, baseball, same thing.
Yeah, so I'd say tennis ball, baseball sized, yeah. So that way the device is literally just kind of a pretty advanced looking handbag that's literally just the open the side of it, it just has those things in capsules stored in capsules and shit. That way if people actually damage it, it's possible to actually break the capsules and destroy the possibility of having the orb.
Yeah.
If you get if someone gets the drop off on you, the orb could possibly the container could possibly be destroyed, and and I either have to use that orb immediately or lose it or something.
Mm-hmm. Also, currently, what do you think about the Trickster
The Trickster
for the event? The
Oh,
Halloween
you mean?
event character?
Oh, yeah, that one, yeah. Interesting. But Lyra's probably gonna be like that freaking person. Like, really? Is already like, really a freaking Halloween themed Infernal? Really?
No, he's not Infernal. He's a guy.
But she doesn't. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that yet. All she sees is the floating pumpkin.
Oh, that's not even the Trickster. That's just a Infernal created by the Trickster.
Yeah, she hasn't seen the Trickster
So-
yet. All she's seen is the
So
Infernal.
the Trickster, whoever else thinks it is a person who is missing a head. Like, you know, like the Sleepy Hollow Headless Horseman, like with the gun. Like, it rides a motorcycle, has like remember Terminator when Arnold Schwarzenegger has a shotgun, the lever action.
Yeah.
That
Oh my
is
god.
walking through, so missing his head. Everyone thinks this is the Trickster. It's not the Trickster. And currently, it's just a fucking little. Like, the Trickster's saying, "Hey guys, go in there and deal with this bomb that I placed in there."
Could you imagine? Can you just imagine this orb character getting the remnants of the oppressive sun? Just like fucking store that shit for later.
Oh, the oppressing. Godo's oppressing Ray.
Yeah. Can you imagine that? Just like, oppressing ray. All right, here are the remnants of the flames. All right, it's mine now. I have a copy of it. Good to go.
Oh yeah, guess what? That attack leaves no flame.
Really?
It's just his sun. It is literally just his sun, like behind him, flaring up, leaving a blind. It's like a spotlight from him at the Infernal.
But wouldn't there be remnants of the attack though?
Just imagine, his sun gets super bright, spotlight.
I'd
At the Infernal.
imagine I could take remnants from the sun, but so for the sudden increase in the sun's like heat, because
I could imagine you could do this if Godo takes his what's it called now? Sundown? Yeah, I think it's Sundown. And he it's when he like actually takes his sun off his back and uses it as an attack.
I'd imagine
Like
I could use it anyway, because when he uses
reaches
the
behind
attack,
him and
because listen, because if the sun flares up, that means that after the sun is gone, after the battle is over, there's still remnants of the sun's sudden outburst. Like maybe not the ray itself, but the sudden like increase in the sun's like power, and I could use that to recreate the ray.
Possibly.
Because technically the sun is going to leave remnants by being more powerful.
I honestly just love how everyone just started calling Godo Escanor.
I mean, to be fair, that's kind of what he is.
Yeah, but he's not empowered by the sun. He's just like, it can be the middle of the night. He's just
Yes,
like,
but he
"What's up?"
creates what is the equivalent of cruel sun.
Me and Godo have actually been, Koda, have been talking about making, like, me using my extra character spot, instead of using it for the Wanderer, using it for a white-clad character whose ability completely synergies with his.
To be fair, though, he's Escanor, but Lyra's basically been dubbed anime Batman, so...
Yeah, the thing with, he's either going to try to become composite, or, make his S-rank ability, I actually had art of it before, because I like drawing his stuff, and he calls it his S-rank an eclipse, where he creates a plasma moon and just covers his sun.
I think my A rank ability is going to be for Lyra, because all of her abilities are kind of based around because her third gen ability is sort of like based around being a devil or demon. So I'm sort of like thinking about possibly making the A rank summon imps of flame to be able to attack, kind of like familiars.
Okay, the thing about third gens creating like fire things that they control is there has to be some form of connection between it, because you've heard me talk about like,
oh no, they'll be mindless. All they do is follow. All they do is follow like a single command, be like attack, defend. That's about it. They won't like. They're not gonna be like sentient fucking creatures. They're just gonna be like they have a simple command, either attack, defend or follow. That's about it.
That has to be when you make them. You have to give them that order. You can't give them an order after you make them.
But I guess it would
'Cause
just be attack. I guess it would just be attack and defend, and then not follow. If that's the case.
The thing with the thing with third gen techniques is once it separates, you no longer have control. Because you know, everyone says Joker, he controls his flames, but I always point out that there's a connection between his flame and what he's been making. There's a connection of flame of what's being quote unquote controlled and what is out there. A little small like line of flame. And I say that's how I figured out the thing where it's not them controlling their own flame, it's them producing it in that way, so it appears to be controlled, but it's just being produced that way. Kind of like how Hibana can create the giant tree. She makes the tree, but after the tree is made, she can't control it.
I see.
Control in the sense where, like, I'm gonna make the branch swing at you. Also, I have a couple. I haven't actually fleshed out what the trickster really is, and I have two plans. It's an old man, like a Saw-like guy, original Saw, not whoever that chick is now. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
So in the original Saw movies, his whole like thing is,
Jigsaw?
the first two, no, yeah, Jigsaw. His whole like thing is, I need to give you a reason to live. You need to earn your right to live. Like you didn't want to live, I'm gonna make you want to live.
Or you're going to die, sort of situation.
Or you're going to die because what happens is he has cancer, and he's like, I want to live. I don't have that choice, but you do. So it's kind of like to be honest, he's lawful evil.
I mean, I kind of like also then his freaking copycat just becomes like not
his copycat, his apprentice. His apprentice is like, I won, but I need to be the only person who wins. I am the only one who's worthy.
So then his whole thing becomes like putting people in these situations and being like, you need to be worthy of winning. You need to be the only survivor, sort of thing. So he puts him through all these gruesome tasks to be able to like.
You don't want to live. Okay, so die right now or fight to live.
Yeah, I kind of disliked the apprentice just because like of how twisted he would put his mentors.
That's the point. She's supposed to be twisted from him. Because in the third movie, he tests her. Like, honestly, I was so surprised. He thinks through everything. Like, every possible thing that could go wrong, he has a backup measure for it. He's so fucking smart. I get it. It's like, oh, how did he know this would happen?
He didn't. He just planned out. He didn't. He just planned for it.
It's exactly. So that's the type of fight I would go for the trickster, or the other one is it's just some crazy guy.
Well, to be fair, Lyra sort of has like I think you should do the Jigsaw dude because Lyra sort of has like the double-sided like. Granted, she did get discharged for her bloodlust, but that's only 2 infernals. Like her bloodlust is literally only 2 infernals, but the problem is it gets her in trouble because anyone who gets in her way kind of feels that kind of wrath, kind of like a berserker.
I also might make the trickster every single like event, because I'm also gonna do I'm planning for the Christmas event right now. But every single event, it's going to have the trickster because, you know, like for Christmas there's the Grinch, and for like there's always some trickster for every holiday. Granted, it'd be harder to do for like Easter or something.
Just an Easter bunny who throws egg bombs.
But it's all like it's either going to stay the trickster is this binary character, only one who shows up to push these events, or it's going to be a new person every single event.
I'd say the trickster.
What do you think would be better?
Trickster.
The trickster.
Having a
trickster comic
reoccurring
appearance?
character is fun. All right,
Okay,
so
then
I have all of I have all of the
I'm not going to
Dillahans.
reveal who the trickster is.
I have all of the Dillahans. So I'll show you what I mean. So look, I have no. See how I usually have one. Now look.
Oh, I'm not looking. Sorry.
Now look at how many Dillahans I have now.
Oh, the Otogoron quest. Don't be a jerk with the jerky.
Yeah, just look at the Dillahans. I have 5.
I'm pulling up the video. Sorry. Also, I'm gonna be leaving in about an hour because I'm going to a Halloween party with Coda.
All right, so I'll create. The. I'll
Here,
just.
I'm here.
Yeah,
watching.
look. See?
That's. There's like a floating around like, hey, what's good? Wait, fuck. What's Otogoron week 2 again? Fire, right?
I don't actually know. Remember.
Blah, blah, blah. Pull out my.
Now
thing.
let's try this boss fight. Now that I have my fucking Dillahans.
Hunter's notes, large monster guide, Otogoron.
Or I
Nice,
could die
okay.
almost instantly.
Did you get killed?
Almost. But look at that damage I'm suddenly doing. Oh god, this attack. No, I'm dying. Yep. See that fucking spray?
Did you
It goes
die?
from yeah. Did you see that spray? Take a look at that spray. It goes through the
Oh.
entire map. There's no way for me to dodge that. It does
yeah, I guess you're
111 damage. I have 120 HP.
Is there like a is there a type of a movement that makes you invulnerable?
I thought I could backdash, but I've tried that and it doesn't work. So I don't know.
Cause so you know how in Monster Hunter you can do that like dive?
Yeah, I have a backdash, but I tried it through there and it didn't work. So I don't know.
Okay.
Like I have this.
Maybe you can Google how to avoid that.
I mean, really, it's just a matter of dealing enough damage to it before it does that. Before it can use that attack.
Honestly,
twice.
the area you're in looks like Dracula's throne from Castlevania.
To be fair, it's made by the same guy who made a bunch of the Castlevania games, Koji Igarashi.
Yeah.
Bloodstained was made by Koji Igarashi, the one who actually was the mind behind Symphony of the Night and practically every Castlevania game up until Lord of Shadow.
Honestly, Garen looks awesome. Like Garen in Master Rank looks awesome. Otogoron.
Ow.
Like
Yeah, he
with
has like
steam coming off of him.
Oh yeah. Maybe I
Honestly,
should put the I don't know
He's
what
like
I don't
Devil
know how
Joe
to,
Light.
I don't know if I should make this character part of the Fire Force or make them a vigilante as well because it is copy ability. I don't know.
Oh. I was like, did you switch to The Witcher? Because I was like, but it sent me to another video.
What? No.
But by accident, I was like, I must have swiped and went to another video.
Yeah, probably. It's like I'm not playing The Witcher right now. What the fuck?
Yeah, you're not. I went to another video because I just checked.
Alright. Let's give this another shot. As long as I can do enough damage to it, because these things do like 30 a hit. Like, they do way more damage than I could possibly do to this thing. Which is why I spent so much time gathering them all. Because they deal a fuck ton of damage.
Yo, I'm gonna run away.
And now I'm dead. Once the game should be a little easier once I get access to a greater variety of enemies, which means I can like create a great deal of different, skill sets in order to fight this thing. But I'm kind of extremely limited here. Like I have at least one of every one that I can get in this particular area.
Sorry, I like JoJo. That's funny. Okay, so if I slap that on here.
Alright.
Okay, now run into here. Slide on in. Change equipment. Item box. Manage items. Don't need honey. Max potions. Get rid of herbal medicine. Don't need that. I can do some of those.
But look how much damage they do to her. Like, if I can get close enough for the dull hands to just unload, it should be an easy battle. It's just that I need to be able to get close enough to her and hope she doesn't use that fucking spray attack.
Why'd you try dodging, like, closer to her?
Because she starts it at the very tip of it, so there's no way for me to dodge from the other end, dodge from that side.
Can
like,
you dodge through it?
I tried that. That's what got me hit. Like that's what got me hit. That's what got me hit in the first place. Trying to dodge through it.
Oda Garen's near the top of the veil.
Nice.
That's actually like, very rare. Wouldn't you agree?
A bit.
No, sorry, not rare. It's unexpected. Oh no, he's in the upper part of the veil where he usually is. Like it's still in the cave, but not like the top layer.
Ugh. So much pain.
Isn't like Ebony Oda Garen like seething Devil Joe Light?
Kinda.
Is it seething Devil Joe or is it raging Devil Joe?
It's Savage Devil Joe.
Savage Devil Joe. Sorry. Yeah, but you get what I mean.
I mean, you're thinking of Seething Bezo, guys.
Yeah. Is that in the game or will be in the game?
Seething is already in.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
See, this one's dodgeable. Like, that one is actually, I failed, but that one is actually dodgeable. The one where she appears on the front side of the ship. The one that she does on the tip of the ship is impossible for me to dodge. I don't know.
I've been playing a lot of like Freedom, and Freedom's difficulty compared to like World. Oh my god.
All right, I'm gonna call the stream for now, and then I'm just gonna finish making that. I'm gonna make that generation ability. I'm gonna make that generation ability.